evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Abigail English. In tonight's news, preliminary figures show a decline in traffic fatalities during this year's 4th of July holiday period. Sony is recalling Vaio Flip PC laptop computers due to fire and burn hazard. Grady County has received a major state grant, and Manchester is getting a new state-of-the-art walk-in medical clinic. We'll have those stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart, where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mack Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mack features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mack offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mack Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com, featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
Are you a shoeanista with no place local to find your style? Well, now you don't have to travel any further than Brenns Shoe Boutique, located at the Village on Jackson, 1940 North Jackson Street, Suite 120 in Tullahoma. From funky to formal, you can find the fit and style that will make you smile at Brenns. A shoeanista herself, owner Brenda Kemp offers brands like Rocket Dog, Jessica Simpson, Mia, Nine West, J. Renee, Bandolino, and more. Want that accessory splash that none of your friends have? Brenns offers a selection of one-of-a-kind handbags and jewelry with just the right bling. So if your shoe selection doesn't stack up, find what you've been looking for at a price you can afford at Brenns Shoe Boutique, now open in Tullahoma.
Welcome back. Tennessee Highway Patrol officials say preliminary figures show a decline in traffic fatalities during this year's 4th of July holiday period. Early estimates indicate 7 people were killed in traffic crashes across the state during the 96-hour holiday, a decrease from the 19 vehicular deaths during last year's holiday period. State troopers arrested 119 individuals on suspicion of DUI and issued 1,414 seatbelt citations. Officials say if the preliminary figures stand, it would rank among the lowest number of traffic deaths during the 4th of July holiday period on record.
Sony is recalling Vaio Flip PC laptop computers due to fire and burn hazards. The recall includes Sony Vaio Flip PC laptops with model number SVF11N13CXS. The computers were sold in 3 colors, silver, black, and pink. They have a Panasonic manufactured lithium-ion battery and folding touchscreen that measures about 11.6 inches diagonally, and a backlit keyboard. The Vaio logo is etched on the outer top of the computer near the hinge. The model and serial numbers are printed on a black label with white lettering on the underside of the screen. To locate the label, consumers should open the computer, move the switch from the lock to release position, and flip the display. The computers were sold in Sony retail stores and online from February 2014 to April 2014 for about $800. Sony is aware of 4 incidents which occurred in Asia of computers overheating, resulting in units smoking, catching on fire, and melting. No injuries have been reported. Consumers should immediately stop using the recalled personal computers, shut it down, unplug it, and contact Sony for instructions on how to arrange for an inspection, free of charge for the consumer, and a free repair or full refund of the computer's purchase price.
The maker of Jack Daniel Tennessee whiskey is celebrating the opening of a new cooperage in Alabama to supply its distillery with the American white oak barrels that are toasted and charred to give the spirit its distinctive flavor and color. The facility, located in Trinity, Alabama, is about 60 miles southwest of Jack Daniel's distillery in Lynchburg. Within the next few weeks, the cooperage is expected to make about 700 barrels per day out of wood from nearby stave mills owned by the company. It is projected to employ more than 200 workers when it reaches full capacity. Under a state law enacted last year, distillers must age their spirits in unused American oak barrels if they want to label their product Tennessee whiskey.
Governor Bill Haslam says some $800,000 in grants will help Grundy County communities develop the so-called Mountain Goat Railroad and biking trail. The city of Monteagle will get $216,000 from the state to install a 2,000 feet of sidewalk alongside U.S. Highway 64 through the middle of town. The project will expand a portion of the trail, which, when complete, will link Cowan with Tracy City along the long abandoned rail line that once served to transport coal and timber off the mountain to the main line between Nashville and Chattanooga. Tracy City will receive $600,000 to fund its downtown Mountain Goat Trail connector for pedestrians and cyclists. The Mountain Goat Trail Alliance says it is working on parts of the system in both Franklin and Grundy counties. Researchers say when complete, the trail will enhance tourism in the area.
Michael Mulroney has been named the new manager of Duck River Electric Membership Corporation's Manchester District. He succeeds David Young, who was recently promoted to the post of District Service Director for the entire co-op. Mulroney joined DREMC as Automated Meter Infrastructure Project Manager in 2013 after working as a system engineer at Fort Loudon's Electric Cooperative in Vonore, Tennessee. With roots in Coffee County, Mulroney graduated from Coffee County High School before attending the University of Tennessee, where he majored in engineering. He received a degree in electrical engineering in 2010. David Young, who helmed field and office operations in Coffee County for more than 20 years, said, quote, "Michael Mulroney is a smart, talented young man with lots of potential. We are glad to welcome him as the new manager of the Manchester District," end quote. Mulroney and his wife, Maggie, will relocate to the Manchester area. Stay with us. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Have you met your perfect match? It's here at Merle Norman. With over 190 shades, 13 formulas, and 4 finishes, we'll help you select the one that's just right for you. Ask for your free foundation check today. Merle Norman, made in the USA. Visit your nearest Merle Norman Cosmetics studio for your personalized service.
If you're looking for a new vehicle this summer, Stanley Nav Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram needs to be your first stop. The all-new 2015 Chrysler 200 is here, and it's been completely redesigned. And we have a huge selection of Jeep Wranglers, Jeep Cherokees, and Jeep Grand Cherokees to make your summer travels one of style and luxury. Our lot is packed with new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. So check us out at StanleyNavCDJ.com or come see us in Tullahoma. It'll be worth your while for the best deal on a new car this summer.
Don't risk losing the Social Security disability benefits you have earned. I'm Russell Hedges with Moore & Hedges, attorneys at law. I bring over 25 years of experience and dedication to your case. My Social Security team will walk you through the process. We can increase your chances of winning and maximize the benefits due to you. If we do not win, you will not owe us a fee. Call me, Russell Hedges, with Moore & Hedges, attorneys at law, for maximum returns and minimum concerns.
A salute to the never wasters, the coupon clippers, switch flippers, one last drop of milk drippers, the thoughtfully thrifty, and the just plain cheap. Charter respects your economic IQ and honors it with a phone service worthy of your ever-watchful wallet. Charter Phone, just $19.99 a month. For real monthly savings for fabulously frugal folks like you. Switch to Charter Phone and get unlimited local and long distance and 13 calling features with no extra fees like the phone company charges you.
Welcome back. The Ticket Radio All Things Guy show is coming up this Saturday. Hannah Stovall and Deuce Anderson stopped by our studio earlier this week to tell us what we can expect from this event.
Hannah Stovall and Deuce Anderson, who are here to talk to us today about a really special event they've got coming up this weekend, I believe. Is
this
that
Saturday,
correct?
yes.
This Saturday.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. No, it's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to get people in here that do fun things, and I know you guys are always doing fun things.
We like to plan events, for sure.
This event coming up, before we start talking about it, though, is to benefit somebody, I believe, isn't it?
Actually, it'll benefit two different charities. On the event side itself, we'll actually be benefiting the Kiwanis Club and the Children's Advocacy Center.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then the event before the event, if you will, the poker run benefits...
Nick Smith, he's the owner of Daddy Billy's, and he's been battling with brain cancer, so we're trying to help out with that too.
Yeah. So we're really kind of helping a whole bunch of different organizations that we really have a heart for, and so that's kind of important.
All right, tell us about the event. I love the T-shirts, and
thank you.
A lot of things are going to, Hannah's looks a little bit better than yours.
Well, of course it does. Of course,
okay.
But I was told this is my color.
Yeah. Well, it looks good on you. It looks good on you. What can I say?
And it'll look good on you too if anybody decides to participate in the poker run. These are part of the fundraiser for the Nick Smith Fund.
They will be for sale at the event.
So basically, the day will start out with the poker run at the Northgate Mall on Jackson Street here in Tullahoma, and at 10 o'clock is registration for that poker run, and then kickstands up at 11, and then those individuals will drive to various locations to get their cards, if you will, to play the poker run, and then they'll come back at about 3 o'clock probably-ish when the main event kicks off, which is the All Things Guys show presented by Al White over in Manchester. And we're also with the Ticket Radio, which is out of here in Tullahoma, which is sports radio 24/7. And so that'll be from 3 until 9. And that's the All Things Guys show, and we've got all sorts of things scheduled within that. We've got vendors, and we've got food. We've got a couple of bands coming on, and so car show.
Basically.
Motorcycles, four-wheelers, off-road vehicles. I mean, it's kind of a collage of all things that guys would like to do.
You told me a moment ago, I think, Hannah, that there's a bunch of folks that are going to participate in this poker run.
We have over 100 bikes already for sure that are part of this poker run. So you're fixing to see 100 bikes go down Jackson Street, and I think that's pretty neat. And I mean, there's the potential to be a couple hundred. So that's just the ones that we know of.
So if you can still get in the poker run right now if you haven't.
Well, for sure.
And the thing is, nobody's registered yet. These are individuals that have said, okay, yes, as a group, we want to be there and we're going to attend. And so, anybody out there, if they've...
We have numerous bike groups that have already put this as their group event that they're participating in. Bikers for Christ, Brothers of the Wheel, different groups like that are making this their event too.
And so if there's individuals out there that just as either as an individual or a couple of buddies or whatever the case may be, want to come down and be a part of this, then it's big fun.
Just show up to the mall, 10 o'clock, register. And if you're in Lynchburg or if you're at one of our stops that will be on the poker run, you can actually join in the middle of the poker run. You don't have to be at the mall. So if you live in Lynchburg and you want to join in Lynchburg, you can. All of the vendors are basically guy-oriented. Even if they're food vendors, they've got something to do with the show. Yeah, there you go.
Guys like food.
We have one vendor that is a homemade ice cream thing, and she actually makes the ice cream out of a classic car and in whiskey barrels, which is really neat and kind of goes along with the theme of the show. So every vendor is unique like that.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And now, because of the title and because of what we put down there, I don't want the young ladies out there to think that they can't come too. Because number one, you
guys like young ladies.
Well,
of course.
And so if there's a young lady out there and she's got her own bike and she wants to come play in the poker run, then come on down and be a part of it. And and the music that we're going to have playing there, everybody likes for the most part. So they can come down too. And I'll say this: let's say that you're a young lady and you got a guy and he's going to go. Well, this is a great opportunity for you to support your guy in an event that you'll enjoy too.
If you need more information about this event or would like to participate, you're seeing that graphic on your screen right now, but would like to know more about what's going to be happening, you call Thunder Radio or Ticket Radio.
Go to ticketradio.com.
Ticket Radio. Is it Ticket Radio actually?
The ticketradio.com.
Yes,
they're the sponsor of this event. Okay,
yes.
Cool.
And go ahead.
Good. Also, too, when you're at the event Saturday, we have a lot of contests going on. Be sure to check in on our Facebook page that you are there at the event to qualify for all kinds of prizes that we're giving away.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up in a moment.
The highest standard of trust offers a sense of safety and comfort. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of trust in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please, for the following public service announcement. He's back! The Watkins man is back, bringing his world-famous Watkins products to 104 East Lauderdale Street in Tullahoma, where Richard and Stephanie Carpenter have opened the area's only Watkins store. Since 1886, Watkins has produced all natural products, starting with the pain liniment and now including soaps, oils, creams, scrubs, royal jelly, beeswax, supplements dedicated to natural health and pain management, cover total external and internal body care. And don't forget the world-famous spices, extracts, teas, and cooking ingredients. With too many products to list, know that all Watkins products are 100% natural using the highest quality ingredients obtainable. Always remember with Watkins, when you buy the best, you use less.
They say nothing's guaranteed about the future except death and taxes. Yeesh. Can we get something good on the list? Here's something. If for any reason you're not completely satisfied when you add a charter service, you get your money back. That's right. Try it for 30 days, be completely satisfied, or your money back. At Charter, we've been working to improve our service. Now we guarantee it. Try Charter. It's smarter.
Welcome back. Tullahoma Police Chief Paul Blackwell is looking to establish a better relationship between the police department and the community. Jim spoke with Chief Blackwell about his plan.
There's a stigma in law enforcement or in, society of the police and the community as an us against them type thing. Mm-hmm. And you hear that periodically, and, especially as a police executive, you get frustrated by that because we're not in a battle with this community. We're in a partnership with them. And partnership should not be us against them. Mm-hmm. So oftentimes we try to figure, how do we break down that perception? A lot of times people form an opinion about a police officer or a police agency based on one or two encounters. And generally those encounters are adversarial. Right. So what I as the chief constantly try to look at is, I need to let the public understand maybe where police officers come from. What is their training? What is their mindset? Why do they do some of the things they do? And then get the public to accept some of those understandings so that it's not interpreted as aggressive or rude or, us against them. Sure. And as I said, a lot of these encounters are based on one or two incidents with police, and that's generally because someone on the other side's done something wrong. Right. If you run a stop sign and the policeman stops you, don't get mad at the policeman. You're the one that ran the stop sign. You run a red light, the same thing. Most of our encounters are a result of that: a stop sign, a red light, speeding. You get involved with a disturbance because you can't seem to get along with someone else. Mm-hmm. But yet the police sometimes become the bad guy in those instances. So what we want to just say is, well, let's look at both sides of that coin. Sure. We probably wouldn't be contacting you or having something, if you hadn't done something. Now, we know that we're not going to have a perfect society. Not everybody is going to get along. Not everybody is going to stop at a stop sign. Not everybody's going to obey the speed limits. But what I like to do is say, can you imagine if we didn't have these rules and regulations? Oh, yeah. Do what you want. Just do what you want. It'd be utter chaos. Sure. So there's a need for the police. I mean, we are a necessary, I don't want to say necessary evil, but we are necessary. Mm-hmm. And for the sanity of our society, We have to do that. And if I were to say, describe a police officer, you'd say they write tickets, they make arrests, they answer calls, work accidents. But there's a lot of other things we do that fill our plate. And those are the opportunities where the police and the public can interact, get to know each other on a personal basis, and it's not adversarial. One of the things that our department's very proud of is our walkthrough program. We walk through all of our schools. The officers are getting to know the kids are getting to know the officers, and that's important. A lot of adults already have a mindset. We may not change their minds, but it's the young people that we want to impact and let them know that the police officers are there to serve and to help them and be role models for them. So we're very proud of that program, and that's not just once a year. That's when school's in session. That's daily. That's every day. Our community centers, they walk through there to visit with the people that are using our community centers, the fitness rooms, the basketball courts, things of that nature. Again, to build a partnership and to be able to interact not in an adversarial role. Our Citizens Academy, we do that so that the public can learn what we're about. Our drug take-back program. You want to get rid of medications, all you got to do is come and drop it off. We don't ask who you are. We don't ask what kind of meds you're on. Just drop it off. That's all for the public's good. We can keep going on and on. Fingerprinting. We offer fingerprinting service 5 days a week, 8 to 4. And surprisingly, we get a lot of people that need fingerprints.
Fingerprints your kids or anybody?
If you need fingerprints that don't have to be submitted electronically, because we can't submit them electronically. But if you come in, need your fingerprints, we take care of that. We do that. And again, that's a service that otherwise you may have to go somewhere. You may have to go somewhere and pay for it.
Sure.
We do it for free.
And we'll be right back in a moment after these messages.
Trucks.
The #1 selling truck for 35 years straight, the Ford F-Series, can be found at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester. We have a huge selection of over 100 trucks to choose from. With Ford manufactured rebates and incentives up to $10,000 or 0% financing available, now is the time to buy. So come on down to Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester, and remember,
Trucks.
And more trucks. Why buy anywhere else?
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop with Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration, your #1 hometown HVAC company. We offer dependable and reliable service on all your HVAC equipment. We also offer high-efficiency trained cooling units with some special financing through the end of June. Call us for your cooling needs. Your comfort is what we do.
It's summer, call Stroop.
Welcome back. Fast-paced Urgent Care will open its new state-of-the-art walk-in clinic in the Manchester area on Monday, July 14th. The 3,600 square foot clinic is located at the former Family Dollar Store location on the corner of Hillsborough Boulevard and Clover Lane, across from American City Bank. The clinic is equipped with multiple exam rooms, on-site lab testing, and x-ray capabilities, and will provide a broad array of urgent walk-in and primary care services. Dr. Reams, Powers Medical Director, said, quote, "By accepting most insurance plans and offering affordable self-pay prices for uninsured patients or patients with high deductible insurance plans, we hope to make health care accessible to everyone in the Manchester area," end quote. To celebrate the opening of the new clinic, FastPace will host an open house celebration on Friday, July 11th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. During this time, the community will have the opportunity to meet the staff, tour the clinic, enjoy light refreshments, and register to win a flat-screen television. The first 100 visitors to tour the clinic will also receive a free first aid kit and a t-shirt.
The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is a hound mix named Todd, who entered the shelter as an owner turn-in. Todd is approximately 10 months old. He gets along well with other dogs and children. Todd has had some vaccinations and has already been neutered, so his adoption fee is only $10. Microchip identification is available to all dogs adopted for a $15 or greater donation to the shelter. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue.
The Coffee County Humane Society's featured pet this week is Ajax. Ajax is a Shepherd Husky mix who needs a home with room to run. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. Hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2711 or 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made to the Coffee County Humane Society, P.O. Box number 252, Manchester, Tennessee 37349. Their website is www.coffeehumane.org.
We'll be right back in a moment with your weather forecast.
It's a Kia cadenza kind of day at Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. This luxurious Kia has too many features to mention, with prices starting as low as $33,943. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. We have a huge selection to choose from here at Russell Barnett Kia, and mention this ad and receive an additional $500 off your next Kia cadenza purchase. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1930 at 100 degrees. The record low was in 1952 at 50 degrees. The average high on this day is 87 and the average low is 67. Tonight, look for partly cloudy weather with a low of around 63. Mostly sunny weather in your forecast for Friday with a high of 88 and a low of 65. Partly cloudy weather expected on Saturday with a high of 90 and a low of 67. And that's our newsletter report for this evening. We invite you to join us this Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a good night.